Well, hungry locals and tourists alike flock to Brew River in Salisbury for dreamy sunsets over the Wicomico River, live entertainment, but most importantly, the mouth-watering dishes. Here's this week's edition of Foodie Friday.
For over 20 years, one family-run restaurant keeps locals coming back for more. Let's go check out Brew River. In the year 2000, Frank Hanna opened the doors to Brew River in Salisbury. Although the menu has changed over the years, Frank's daughter, Lee Hanna Wheatley, says there's a lot for you to enjoy.
We're mostly American seafood. We have great steaks, oysters, shrimp, all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of seafood, Brew River puts their own twist on an Eastern Shore classic.
So first is my absolute favorite, somewhat new to the menu, is our crab cake egg roll.
This uses the same crab cake recipe that the Hanna family has been using for years. Lee said that if anyone remembers the Royal Exchange pub, it's the same recipe.
So basically we take the actual crab cake, we roll it in with our mixture. It's cabbage, red bell peppers, scallions, and carrots.
All of this is rolled in a wonton wrapper and deep fried until golden brown. Then it's cut in half and topped with their zesty orange and boom boom sauces to make their crab cake egg rolls stand out from the rest. I love how people spice them up, make them their own, and I really think like this is like
yes,
Brew River's.
absolutely.
It's the sauce, I'm telling you, just takes it up a level. It's really, really good. And if you're really hungry or aren't a seafood lover, you don't want to miss out on their 14-ounce bone-in ribeye.
On the menu, we call it our butcher's cut. It's a 14-ounce ribeye. We pan-sear it with butter and thyme sprigs, and basically cook it to whatever temperature that's requested.
Brew River also adds fresh garlic to the pan, along with mushrooms and onions upon request. The buttery mushrooms truly add to the richness of the steak. I always love mushrooms with steaks. I feel like they absorb the flavor of the steak, and that's what I'm getting here. This is really good. But Foodie Photog Mike thought it was the steak alone that stole the show.
That is a gorgeous medium rare right there. Just so rich.
And what's a visit to Brew River without trying local Chesapeake oysters? Of course, you can try them the traditional way. But if you're feeling adventurous, try their char-grilled oysters, which start with a crushed cherry tomato base.
Basil, garlic, olive oil mixture, tossed together, and basically we top it on the oyster, and then we throw Parmesan cheese on top, and then we just cook it off.
Foodie Photog Mike couldn't get enough of this delicacy.
It's almost like an oyster pizza. Yeah. Like if I went to Italy and said, make me oyster pizza, I think this is what they would make. Yeah.
If you find yourself at Brew River, you won't leave disappointed. You'll keep going back for bite after bite, just like the foodie team.
I don't know about you, but my stomach is growling. That food looks good. Brew River is located at 502 West Main Street in Salisbury. Now, if you go, be sure to tell them that you saw them on Foodie Friday. And if you have a place that you'd like the foodie team to visit, just email newsroom@WMDT.com.